Hi everyone, this is William from the Headphone Experience. A while back I decided to throw a little video together. It was basically just a demo video on how to easily change the ear pads on the Hi-Fi Man Sundara. And I figured it may help a few people because some people had problems trying to get the ear pads back on. So anyway, I did the video and I was really surprised by the number of views. It's been well over 10,000 views if I remember right. And so I was thinking I would do sort of the same thing for Kennerton headphones, and they're not quite as hard to change. You don't have to deal with the little plastic ring, and I know there's not near as many people out there with Kennerton headphones as there are Hi-Fi Man Sundaras, but the first time I changed the ear pads on a Kennerton headphone, it probably took me about 15 minutes to get it back on, get it on correctly, it wasn't hard, it wasn't difficult, but it was kind of, it takes some technique to do it easily. And I've changed ear pads on Kennerton headphones so many times now, I can probably change a pair in about 3 minutes. And so I thought I'd throw a little video together, and part of the reason I changed them is Kennerton headphones, number one, they offer a lot of different ear pad options. They have the ECL01, 02, 03. Now they have the same thing in memory foam, and they have suede ear pads. And the fact is, the ear pads can have quite a bit of effect on the sound of Kennerton headphones. They seem to change more than any other headphones I've heard just by changing the ear pads. And basically, the ear pads with the larger perforations in them have a more neutral sound, and the smaller perforations have more bass and a warmer mid-range, and the ear pads with no perforations have the most bass and the warmest mid-range. So anyway, tonight I've got the Kennerton Woden here, and I wanted to show you how to go about changing the ear pads and doing it pretty quick and pretty easy. So I'll move in a little bit closer here. First of all, the first thing is, if you don't already have the cable off, take it off. It's going to get in your way. It's going to complicate things. Also, most of the Kennerton ear pads are tapered, as you can see here, and they have a little seam here at the front, which is the thinnest side of the taper. So what you want to do is, when you put it back on, you want to line that back up with the front of the headphone. So anyway, to get the ear pads off, what I usually do, the easiest way to do this, I'll try to turn so you can see, is just reach in here with a couple of fingers inside and push out. And you can see, you pull out the edge of the ear pad there a little bit, then you can just pull it right off. You don't have to worry about tearing it or anything. Just be a little bit careful. But anyway, as you can see here on the ear pad, you've got this lip here, and then on the headphone you've got this groove here behind the driver where it fits in. So the idea is you want to get that back in there. So when you put the ear pad on, like I said, if it's a taper ear pad, if it isn't tapered, and Kennerton does make some non-tapered ear pads, but if it's tapered, you want to find the thinnest part, and in this case it'd be where the seam is here, and you want to line that up with the front of the headphone and just tuck that into that edge there. And then what I do is I just hold that with my thumb so it doesn't move, and I start in going around the top and get this part behind the headband first, because you don't want to have the last part behind that where it's hard to get to. So basically you just start feeding it in all the way around, and it doesn't get very difficult, and you got to kind of hold it where you've already fed it in, and you just work your way around with this. And I'm having problems here. Now that I'm doing it on video, it's getting a little more complicated. But basically, when you start getting towards the end here, you reach your fingers in there and you push that edge out and get it in the ring, and there you are. It's all in there. Well, nope, we have one little spot here. You just kind of grab that and pull it out and feed that in. Make sure it's in all the way around. Make sure you're still lined up in front. Usually they'll spin if you're not. And it's all tucked in and ready to go. And like I said, once you've done it a few times, you're looking at about 3 minutes to change a set of Earpads on Kennerton headphones. And they're all pretty much the same. There are 2 different sizes of Kennerton Earpads. There's the 110 millimeter, which goes on the Woden, the Odin, the Thror, the newer Valley, the Ragnar, and then you've got the smaller size. I think they're 90 millimeter or maybe 100 that go on the Magni and a few other versions, and LSA headphones that are made by Kennerton. It's going to be exactly the same. So anyway, hopefully that'll help you, make you realize how easy it is. It's not a big deal to change the Earpads, and they do make quite a bit of difference in the sound. So anyway, I'm going to keep this short, so thanks for watching my video, and I've got a couple of way overdue videos coming out. The second part of my full review on the i5 stack, and I've got a video overdue, my full review of the Singzer, what is it, SA1, and the Hi-Fi Man, what's the name of it? I can't even think of it now. The EF400 amp and DAC. Got it sitting here on my desk right now. So anyway, hope to get those out soon, and thanks for watching my video.